A remarkable pattern is emerging across South Asia. In August 2024, Bangladesh's students toppled Sheikh Hasina's rule and chose Nobel laureate Muhammad Yunus as interim leader. Now, Nepal has followed a similar path, appointing former Chief Justice Sushila Karki as interim Prime Minister after mass protests forced KP Sharma Oli to resign. Both countries facing democratic crisis chose principled outsiders over career politicians. The scenes from Nepal mirror what happened in Bangladesh. Violent protests, government collapse, and societies turning to figures known for integrity rather than political connections. But while Bangladesh's story continues to unfold, Nepal's choice of Sushila Karki represents something unprecedented in the country's history. Sushila Karki's journey to power is unlike any traditional political rise. As Nepal's first female Chief Justice, she built her reputation on what she called zero tolerance for corruption. This stance made her popular with the public but dangerous to the political establishment. Her judicial career was marked by bold decisions against powerful interests. She refused to compromise when faced with pressure from influential groups. This unwavering principle came at a steep personal cost. Within less than a year as Chief Justice, the government initiated impeachment proceedings against her. The irony is striking. Parliament tried to remove her not for corruption or misconduct, but for being too uncompromising in fighting corruption. Though public pressure eventually forced lawmakers to abandon the impeachment, Karki resigned in frustration. Now, the same political system that tried to silence her has turned to her for salvation. Born in 1952 in Shankarpur village known for jute cultivation, Karki was the eldest of 7 siblings in a farming family. Her path to legal prominence began with a law degree from Banaras Hindu University in India, and she joined the legal profession in 1979. Her early years were marked by political activism. As a student, she was involved with the Nepali Congress Party and later participated in the 1990s movement against the panchayat system, even serving time in jail for her activism. This early experience of fighting against authoritarian rule would shape her judicial philosophy. That egalitarian spirit translated into her judicial approach when she became Chief Justice in 2016, making her the first woman to hold Nepal's highest judicial office. Today, Karki inherits a country where public interest in traditional politicians has collapsed. With at least 51 people dead in recent protests and the military patrolling streets, Nepal faces one of its biggest political crises in decades. Legal experts who worked with Karki for decades acknowledge both her strengths and the enormity of her task. She has no political party, no electoral mandate, and limited administrative experience. Her government exists in a constitutional grey area, legitimized by crisis rather than ballots. The question isn't whether she's qualified. Those who know her speak of her unwavering principles. The question is whether Nepal's fractured political system will allow her to implement the changes the country desperately needs. In her recent interview, Karki promised to work for Nepal's development, saying, "We will try to make a new beginning for the country." Whether this 73-year-old former judge can deliver the fresh start Nepal needs may determine the country's democratic future for years to come.